Hello everyone, my name is Anna Hendricks. I am an IT-300 in Section 701 at SIUE. This presentation is going to be over tech demo number 2 and case study number 2 with Mrs. Smith and her 5th grade class and her problem with the exit slips. So what website I think would be best suited for her class and her problem would be Zoho Survey. So this website sends out surveys and you can analyze reports anywhere at any time. You can use any device you'd like. You can use your laptop, phone, or tablet. And also teachers can create surveys and see the results as soon as they're posted, which is quick and easy, just like she wanted in her case. And also they're able to be accessed, and you can also view who posted and viewed them as well. So the teachers can review reports and charts and analyze them more effectively, and they can also share their reports back with the respondent with any feedback they may need to give to them. And they are also able to delete any responses at any time, so there is no clutter built up in their inbox. So there's also over 25 different question types and features to enable the teacher to design the perfect survey for their class. There's customizable themes and styles, and the surveys are protected to help ensure that they're only sent to the list of people that you want them to go to, or you can send them out to everyone who is on the website. They can do the surveys for you as well, but for the most part, teachers just want their students to do them for them. And also, you can analyze the data through Google Sheets for an even deeper understanding on what or how to use this website. It only takes a few minutes to create a survey and a few minutes to analyze them, so it's quick and easy to use for students and teachers. And if the teacher has an assistant that they would like to help them with and view the answers as well, they can export the results to an assistant or as many people as they'd like to send it to. Or they can just keep it for themselves, either way is fine. And teachers can create surveys by using features such as the drag and drop questions, multiple choice questions. They can in-mail survey, the scoring questions, different question types, the skip logic. Then there's over 200 different templates you can choose from, which are listed at the beginning of them are listed up on the screen here. And there's much more below that if you keep on scrolling through the website. There's super easy sign up steps. It's just on the first page when you go to the website, it'll have you enter your email and you can create a password, and then you select which state you're in, and then you'll get all signed up just like that. And it's very easy. So after you're signing into the website and you create your account, you'll be taken to this page right here, and this shows a few of the templates that you can pick from for your survey, like I said before. So for my survey, I clicked on the education template, and which is what you can see on the screen. It's going to be the second one under, or the third down below, child social support survey. I chose that one, and it gives you the option to either create one from scratch or choose a template that has already been created. If you click on the education one, it gives you an option if you can preview it so you can see what it looks like, or you can just click on and immediately create one. So that's the one I used to view it so I can figure out how I wanted to create one at first. So after I looked at that, I chose to start from scratch, so I clicked on that button there. So after I clicked on that, and it led me to the screen right here, and here you can add a title by clicking where it says untitled with that red arrow pointing up. If you click on that, you can add your title in there. There's also a page icon over to the other side where it has the blue arrow. That is where you'd add your pages if you need to add some. And then the questions, there's question types over in the other side of the corner with the orange arrow. There's a whole list of them that you can pick from and different things you would like to do with it. So there's different options there. So after I did all that, this is what mine started to look like. I titled it Tech Demo Number 2 because that's the presentation I'm doing, so I figured it'd be easier to stand out for you guys. And then I did a question relating to the case study that was being used for this tech demo, so it had to do with synonyms and antonyms for her exit slips. So my question was, how is your understanding of synonyms and antonyms on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being least and 5 greatest? And then I chose the multiple choice many answers icon over to the side, and it gave me the option to type that in once I clicked on that tab on the side. And then after doing that, by using the builder button on the side, which is where that red arrow is, that's where I was able to use those steps. So once you click on that, it'll take you over there and you'll be able to figure that out. It's very simple. You just click on each of the tabs and the screen pops up and you can type your answers and your questions in. So there's a whole list of things, like I said before, where you can choose image selection if you want a picture in there, or just a slider scale, all types of different things. Multiple choice I feel like would be the best option for her case study though, so they can get a better feel of how they understand what they're doing with the synonyms and antonyms. There's also a tab on the other side which enables you to add more pages for the questions for your survey if you have a lot of questions, which I showed before in the last slide, but I'm showing it again on this slide with the blue arrow. Alright, so now after I finished making edits to my survey, I clicked on the audit logs, which is where the red arrow is pointing at on the other side with the the pink button. And after I clicked on that, that is where teachers can view where the students have made any changes or answered any questions on their survey. And that is where it says like 11:38 a.m. That's when I created the survey called education, and then as I went on, it made updates every time I changed something about it. So that is the same information that the teachers will get if any students were to answer the questions or anything like that. So there's also a filter icon up at the top corner with the blue arrow. If you click on that, it gives you the option to choose when the actions, times, dates, and users are being posted, so which order you want those to be in. It will show that for you, or you can just leave it how it is how it is on my screen right here. And then also the export button is right next to it with the orange arrow. That is where the teachers can export it to their assistants or any other colleagues they may want to share with it as well, and the students too. That's what they'll send it out for when they make the list. So after you decided to do that and check your logs and everything, you click on the summary button over at the top corner with the red arrow, and that shows you how many questions and how many pages your survey has, and then when you created it, and also when the last time you edited it was. That's gonna be right under the red arrow there, and it'll also show you a whole summary of what your survey looks like, which will be under one question, one page up at the corner over here by me. And all of that is where my question was. I only typed in one question to make it easier for you guys to see that. And then below the edit survey and the publish now button on the other side below the red arrow, like I said before, that is the applied theme. You can change the theme of it to where it's not like the turquoise color and white and different fonts and stuff. Like you can change it any way you want. You just click on that little pencil at the bottom corner there, and that will enable you to do that. So, and also if you do realize there's any errors in here, you can go to the edit survey button over there, and that will let you go back and fix anything you'd like to fix. Alright, and then after I click the publish button, the blue publish button on the other screen, it took me to this screen right here, and this shows when students view and post their answers on the survey. that's going to be below the little paper airplane below, published on March 20th, 2022. It says visits 0 because I haven't had anyone visit my survey yet, which makes sense because there's only one question for it. And it's only been active for 1 day. So as time goes on, the days will go up as however long it's been up there. And then it will let me know when there is responses. And then once it does start saying there's responses, it will you'll be able to go back to the audit logs, which is where that red arrow is at. That's where you'll go back to where it shows you who made edits to what, and you can see who answered each question to that survey, which will make it easier for you to see who needs help on which answers in the classroom, which is what Mrs. Smith was hoping for. Alrighty, and Zoho is a quick and easy to sign up for. It's easy to use. It can be a very useful tool for teachers to use in their classroom when they're trying to evaluate their students in understanding the content that they're being taught. The teacher can access the answers and feedback through the website within a few minutes, and they'll immediately receive a notification when the students do post. If they want to receive the notifications, of course, you can always turn that off. And then after you can look, and the teachers are able to see who posted the answers, so that way they can see who needs more help with what in their content. And with all of that being said, I think that's why I believe this website is the best for this case study for Mrs. Smith and her 5th grade class with her exit slope problem. So thank you all for listening.